It began as a peaceful evening. This one time at Overland camp, what had happened was, deep in the Ozark National Forest, two Overlanders with two-wheel drive trucks decided to cross the river.
Y'all crazy?
We're about to go. Move the truck.
Not good.
We're fixing to have to winch him, I have a feeling. I'm fixing to get wet.
Oh no! I drove 600 miles to see this. What are you doing?
Cooking
What are you cooking?
hot dogs and macaroni for Jack, and I'm boiling up some brats we got last time we were out, sweet tea brats. So I'm just gonna boil them to make it a little quicker, and then I'll saute them in the pan with a little bit of onions. But because Big Daddy forgot ketchup and mayonnaise, it'll be Mexican brats with salsa.
Hold up. Why is it? Where's the camera? Okay. Get out. Back up.
Why is it my fault about the food? I'm trying to pack everything, plan the route, do the driving.
Wait, but we have all the alcohol.
Well, yeah.
So we,
Oh, Jesus. You in focus? Not in focus? I'm in focus.
no, it's not that. We're having lighting issues.
We're always having lighting issues.
So we got here late. This is the spot
Which is always we get here late. Because we got
Oh, no.
lost.
We're
because
not late.
Big Daddy got
No.
us lost.
We're
and
not-
he got us lost.
We're not late compared to Chris and Jacob. Fastrack, Overland, and Eagles Overlanding.
Wait, what time is it? It is 9:30.
Yeah.
It's
Who
past
knows
my
when they're
bedtime.
showing up? Who knows? This is their spot. So we got lost because we're not from here. But we finally made it down here. A little sketchy with the teardrop, but we made it. It's a really good spot, but yeah, we're set up. We got the fire going, so yeah, they'll get here when they get here. They have a habit of coming in late, I suppose, if you watch their videos.
I should have cracked out some of my butter cake moonshine to go with my Dr. Pepper.
That's mine.
It's not his, it's mine.
You never drink the stuff. It is not cold.
There's a little chill.
Okay.
Plus, I have to be focused because if these noodles are cooked wrong, Jack's not eating dinner.
There's not a little chill.
A little chill.
We were in Minnesota last week.
Feel like going swimming?
Y'all crazy?
Yeah, a little bit.
Oh my. Is this from the video where he got stuck?
Yeah.
Oh my god, why are you coming this way? Again.
Redemption.
Redemption. That was at least during the day.
I barely made it.
Man, these rocks are crazy. I know, I was worried. I knew it was you guys.
Yeah. I barely made it.
Y'all crazy. This was the quickest way on my map, but I thought that was like private land over there. Plus, I knew there's no way I'm coming across that with a trailer and all.
No, I barely made it. It got water in my headlights. That's how deep it was.
Did you gun it?
Oh, yeah.
I know, we saw the lights. I'm like, that's got to be them. But then I'm like, they're not going to do that again, are they?
Yeah. Here's the thing. The first time, I made it no problem.
He didn't make it last week. There's no way.
I said, are you planning another trip around?
We're about to go. Move the truck.
There's no way.
That's just digging in more.
I told him he was going to get stuck.
You gotta feather that thing. He's done now.
You know how deep that is?
Is it deep?
Yeah.
You ready to go swimming?
No.
It's too cold for that.
Don't let go of that.
Jack, go hold the line for him.
Hold on.
You're not cold, are you?
A little bit. Oh. Okay.
Don't let go now.
I'm not fishing it out.
Just so you know, there's a foot of water in my truck.
He's gonna have to get pretty far over here.
Yeah, I know.
I'm gonna have to get out the way.
Get over here. If not, I'll back up to where we can get over here. Okay. Go ahead and hook it if you can.
Yeah, I think you just gotta put it
Okay,
on
you
there.
there? Hook it.
There you go. Now you learned something.
Yeah, so much. I shouldn't
If
have
I say
need to
stop, you're pulling my truck in.
Take this way. That's Shop Kitty. Why'd y'all come this way again?
I have an explanation for this.
Yo, it's his
He
fault.
was ignoring my routes. I broke something. I know I did. There was a foot of water in the driver's side of my truck.
I think the Swiftwater Rescue,
I think y'all got it down now.
I think we're good.
I drove 600 miles to see this.
Did I pull you or
You were pulling the crap out of him.
was I?
It helped.
Okay, next time we want to try that, winch line on my truck first.
Yeah.
This Overland could have told you that.
Yeah. It was still fun. Swiftwater Rescue number 2 in the books.
Wasn't the last one daytime?
Yeah.
Now you got a night one.
My feet are numb.
Crazy bastards. Come in the other way. Stop doing this.
Should have listened to my Google.
Hey, I told you to go around. I said you're not going to make it. You're going to have to
I
winch.
didn't hear the go around.
Larry and Mo,
Ah, my feet.
I'll be Curly.
What do you think? Locker?
I don't hear a price from you on Monday.
Watch out for that puddle. Oh wait, never mind. Y'all already did the water crossing.
Yeah, we're good. Jack, take it easy though. I don't want you getting stuck. Shut up. He told me to shut up.
I think you might want to try to come. There's a lot of, I don't know where you want to go. Yeah, in between those trees or up in here, I don't know.
What do you want, buddy?
Yeah, that's a good spot.
Parked.
Listen, I'm trying to clean up last night's dishes and make coffee. Mornings.
Morning, folks. We are in north central Arkansas in the Ozark National Forest. It's beautiful down here. We got in later than expected. We spent too much time in Branson, and but that was fun. You know, it's a long ride out here to this spot. Chris from Fastrack gave us the coordinates, and they got in even later. They got here at like 10:30. Him and Jacob from Overlanding As you can see, they did a little creek river crossing, and it was 1 out of 2 successful. Chris made it across. Jacob had to get help to cross. And it's the second time he's had to get help to go across that water crossing. Now he's got a day and a night. Make sure you check out their channels. Really good folks from Arkansas. Great people. Jacob's just a young guy, but he's fun. Chris, the old wily veteran, Overland veteran.
It's time for a new French press. I'm gonna tell you, ever since this thing has been frozen, it does not compress as well. It is not built for negative temperatures. Yeah, baby, it won't go down.
What are you doing? I messed up the coffee.
I know, it's just having some difficulty here.
She can't operate.
It's too early. I'm not
It
having
ain't
coffee.
early.
Listen, it's like we say it works.
It works just
I
fine.
just listened. I loosened it for you, and that's the only reason it worked for you. No coffee for you. I'm going to attempt to make some hash brown omelets with hash browns on the bottom, eggs in the middle, and some other yummy stuff in there. So we'll see how it goes, whether it'll work that way or it's just going to be a big hash brown scramble. So I'm going to start by, I kind of greased up our cook skillet out here. And I put some butter, I put some olive oil, and we're going to dump some hash browns on there.
Where's the bacon?
Of course, Jack's asking bacon. There will be bacon. And then we're going to put a little bit of some salt and pepper on top. So I'm just trying to season them up a little bit, and then I'm going to try to get them really crispy on one side. So I'm trying to flatten them out. Just going to cook up some bacon, and then I'm just chopping up some peppers and some onions that we're going to cook up, and then we'll put that in the center too. And maybe a little ham. Toasty on that side there. So I'm just gonna, oops, let me get a paper towel. I'm just gonna remove our bacon. And I've got our onions and peppers cooking in there just to kind of get them a little bit tender and soft, because you don't want to leave a little crunch, but you want to kind of cook them a little bit because they're going to go in the center of the omelet. That looks good. And you cook them right in the bacon grease. Let's make this really simple. And then we'll just put our ham in last. It literally just needs a second to kind of just warm up. I'm just crumbling up all the bacon. So we've got little bite-sized pieces to go inside of our omelets. And then I'm going to go ahead and chop up the ham just to make it easier. We've already got our veggies done. So I've just kind of lightly cooked up our ham. Kind of warmed it through, put it on a paper towel. Just kind of slice that. Now we're gonna get ready to assemble. Let me just wash my hands. So what we're gonna do is I've actually pre-done up some eggs. I cracked them, put them in, what else? A moonshine jar. And we're gonna pour that on top of our hash browns. Well, this is a first attempt, guys, so we're going to have to see how this rolls out. Then we're going to go ahead and we'll put our toppings on there. I'll put some bacon in there. And put a little bit of some ham in there. We got our ham and bacon on there. And then we're going to go ahead and we're going to put our onions and peppers in there. And cheese will be our last thing. Okay, so now we're gonna add some cheese. Now we're gonna attempt to flip these bad boys. Use double spatula, maybe not.
You need a long spatula.
Look at how delicious that looks.
Wow.
Although I have to say you need a longer spatula. This is a little bit of a tricky ordeal. Just loosening the omelet from the side and a flip over. It's okay if it breaks. It's still gonna taste good. So I'm just gonna try to divide these out. There, I'm just gonna flip it one more time. I just wanna make sure because I know the eggs look wet, but they're going to cook through as it kind of sits on the griddle. You might have to turn your temperature down just a little bit. Put a little more butter in there just to kind of help with flipping. And I feel the rain coming. There you have it. Look at that. That is hash brown omelet. So now we're just going to turn the heat down to low. We're going to make sure we give it some time so that those omelets can kind of cook through. And then you can do whatever you want. You can dress them up with some sour cream, some ketchup, some more cheese, whatever you like. Pretty awesome campground recipe.
Delicious hash brown omelets. She has to make hers Mexican, of course.
Of course, it's got to have some sour cream and salsa. But that was actually a pretty cool recipe to make because you can kind of incorporate everything together, your hash browns, your eggs, and you can load it with whatever you want.
Uh-oh, look at Sleeping Beauty's up. Just in time for the party.
He's sleeping. He's tired after that long call out in the...
Melissa,
I feel,
Chris.
as you can tell by my voice,
Uh-oh.
yeah.
Aww.
You want an omelet? Come on.
I feel like I sound.
Aww.
You got worse then.
Yeah.
Things are good for like starting fires. If you like put it on something and fold it up, you know those ferro rods.
Yep.
It goes, and it catches on fire pretty easy.
Yeah, we have one of those. That's
Yeah, I
pretty
have one.
smart. You've been learning.
Actually, I have one.
As you can see, we met some friends. They have a Jeep. They were out here. It's always fun to meet people out camping.
Sleep good?
Hey, Miss Melissa.
Why not?
Miss Melissa.
Wet pillow.
Oh, yeah.
You guys got stuck in the water last night.
Don't rub it.
We were sitting by the campfire and Jason's like, I see lights. Over on the other, I said, I thought they did a video where they got stuck last time, where they weren't going to attempt that again. Jack goes, you guys said it was like redemption. You were trying to.
Yeah. It was higher than last time.
How was it?
It looks pretty high.
It looks pretty rough over there, though.
But you're going to go out this way? Right, you're going out the way we came in. So that brings you to 164, doesn't it? Right?
Yep, you're going.
Well, we tried to make this trip work, but we did all right. We still had some fun. They crossed the river in the night. You see that? Chris ain't feeling too good, so he's gonna head back home early. No videotaping. Jacob's eating.
Nobody-
Eagles overlanding. Fastrack overlanding.
Yeah, nobody wants to hear this voice.
He's got a frog in his throat.
Yeah, it's awful. It's awful.
He wasn't too bad last night, but it got worse. And we're fighting rain too, so we'll probably head out a little early and get out of here before we get stuck down in this mud pit. Beautiful country though. This is a great sight.
Very, very much is.
Thanks,
All right,
guys.
brother. Sorry, I don't feel good.
Yeah.
Good to see you.
I kept saying I'm okay. I even texted him. I was like, I'm okay.
When
I'm
we
okay.
told me you weren't feeling well, I said, oh, does he really want to come? I didn't want you to get out here and be not feeling good.
No, I like coming out, but I've never come out and it get worse. So.
Yeah, you don't want to be. Well, and the weather's gonna be bad tonight and
Took a
tomorrow.
swig off of it.
Can you?
Hey guys, so we met some fellow campers. This is
Cameron.
and Abby and
I'm Nathan.
Nathan. So we're out here having overnight and we met some other cool campers out here.
After Chris and Jacob left, we decided to hang out a little bit and talk a little more with Nathan and his family, Cameron and Abby. Meeting new friends was awesome. Had a really good time. Chris, I'm happy to report, was feeling better after some good rest at home a few days later. And it was a successful trip. Not everything goes as planned, but that's okay. We had fun. Saw some beautiful country. You gotta just kind of roll with the flow on these trips. You know, you're not gonna have the perfect trip, and not everything's gonna go according to plan. But it sure beats sitting home.
We'll watch for it.
I got this.
As long as you're hungry again. You're probably gonna be
Do me a favor
Arkansas
and
kids. Crazy.
here's my buddy Cameron. We need your
Especially
support.
Little girls, they're just
He's
all
about
over
to
the
tell you what
Did
to
you have
do.
fun, Abby?
Like and
Ready to
subscribe.
go home to see your mom though?
Yeah.
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 I
Alright.
Decided to do a little bit of exploring just before we left. As you can see, the Ozarks are just simply beautiful.
Arkansas is all about.
Cody's home state.
As Jack is trying to opt for the perfect photo moment, I always want kids. Let's focus on. I don't know what this is. Take 12. Take 38. Okay guys, so that is the wrap on our trip. We were out here in the Ozarks National Forest. Sorry, I always have to ask.
Middle northern Arkansas. Unfortunately, Chris from Fastrack came down not really feeling good, so they headed out early, him and Jacob from Eagles Overlanding. But it was great to meet them, and we did have some fun last night a little bit, talking, and they came in and crossed the water, as you saw, crazy stuff, but it was good meeting them finally.
And the weather is kind of...
The weather's not great, yeah, there's a pretty big rainstorm
coming, overcast, but we had a great time.
So we're not going to stay here, we're probably going to head back a little bit and see what we do. But it was great meeting them. We met some other people out here, Nate and his family that live around the area. His kids, Cameron and Abby, it was great meeting them. So
that just
that's the
shows
thing
you.
about this lifestyle. Yeah, you
got to get out there,
you'll
meet
meet
new people,
Yep.
and it's awesome. So we loved having you guys with us and bringing you along. So if you like the video, go ahead and like, follow, and share, and we'll see you guys next time.
the fog is like so thick in a cloud, basically. You can't barely see in front of you. The left side of the truck is just a sheer cliff drop off, basically. Very white knuckling to me.